Hi guys, how are you doing? We are here back again to do the next nakshatra in the series. We are going to be doing pushya nakshatra. This is going to be in the middle of Cancer. So it's going to be from 3 degrees, 20 arc minutes of Cancer to 1640 arc minutes of sidereal Cancer or tropical Cancer. There's been there's some controversy about whether to use the tropical or the sidereal measurements in regards to astrology. So this could be for anyone that has any placements in those signs, or just anyone that the message would resonate with. This is the symbol of this nakshatra is the cow udder, and I was watching Vic DeCara's video here, and I took a screenshot. Here, I just took a screenshot of his video, and it says he translates the actual Vedic text into English, and he, it was like his classes, he also does like, they make like the mantras where they'll sing it, so when he does it in this video, they have that. I'm not going to play it, but what pushya means is the fortune of the Lord of prosperity needs tongues to guide wise actors. I'm sorry. So let's pull this up over here. I haven't even done this yet. Pushya nakshatra. We want to go over here to Mike's sleeping dog. Here we go. Okay, so it's saying pushya nakshatra. So it's ruled by Saturn. The donkeys in the manger, Theta, Gamma, and Eta Canceri star cluster. It's the beehive M44. Okay, it's the star of nourishment, the ability to create spiritual energy. The main deity is Bruhaspati, meaning nourisher, nurturer, yielding, most auspicious and prosperous. It says milk yielding udder of a cow. So that's the main symbol, is the cow udder. Saraswati is a secondary deity. The Western deities is Jupiter, Jove, Jesus, or Zeus. The secondary symbol is a wheel, a flower, a circle, or an arrowhead. The tree is Pippo, Fiscus religios vomica, whatever the fuck that means, I don't know. The body parts is the mouth, the upper lip, the facial expression. The sexual creative animal is the male sheep. I just had nachos. I had a little piece of nacho on my chin. I just had some nachos. They were actually really good. They weren't really good. They kind of taste like homemade nachos more than anything. I just had some nachos. Yes. So the race is godly. The Varna caste is Kshatriya, which is warrior. That's the first warrior one I've seen. The nature is light and swift. Motivation is dharma. The activity is passive. Element is water. It's facing in the east direction. The color is a blackish red, and the animal is a goat or a sheep. The moon here helps people to control their passions. They are generally well-liked, knowledgeable, local stories and myths, rich and fond of doing charitable acts. They're easily angered. They're intelligent, bold, talkative, learned in many branches, be helpful to his relatives, a thief, wealthy, and independent. If the moon is in pushya, he will love gods and Brahmins, possess wealth, intelligence, enjoy royal favor, and have a large circle of relations. Lucky, learned, wealthy. Wealthy is really coming through really, really strongly. When Saturn transits pushya, persons engaged in ringing bells, those who make loud announcements, or those who live in hamlets. Okay. Gamblers and flowers are destroyed. So it's saying pushya is the best and most auspicious nakshatra for any auspicious endeavor except marriage. The moon transiting pushya on a Thursday or a Sunday provides preeminent auspiciousness, especially if the event can begin while pushya is in the second pada of a nakshatra. Okay. Almost anything can be accomplished quickly and easily under pushya nakshatra. Is a good day for maintaining your health, your relationships, or your social structures. Okay. Jupiter is exalted at 5 degrees of Cancer. Vishnu, sustaining, maintaining, and organizing principle. Focus is to maintain order in the universe, society, and life. Their focus is to maintain what there is and keep things going. Primarily does this through organization and available resources. Okay. I think that the rest of it you can read yourself. Okay. Yeah, the rest of it you can read yourself. We're going to get into the cards. So... All right, for pushya, can we get the 4 cards, please, belonging to pushya nakshatra? Bruhaspati, Saturn, Jupiter. All right. The first nakshatra, or the first pada, we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So being very blunt and very open and honest about something. I'm sensing just an overall honesty. The 7 of Swords in reverse could talk about maybe like not walking around on eggshells and not expecting other people to walk around on eggshells. Second card out we have is the Empress in the upright. So that's Venusian energy. Very interesting. We have the 9 of Pentacles next. And the Tower. So you could, if you have your moon here, you could definitely be receiving some sort of wealth from your mother, if that pertains to you. The 7 of Swords in reverse just talks about being in your divine feminine energy, being ready and accepting of the abundance that is coming to you. Okay, you could be working some sort of job where it's you're not, you might be like an actor of some kind, or you might be in the spotlight of some kind. This is like heaven, right? This nakshatra is like heaven. Punarvasu is like the gates to heaven, but this is like heaven, right? This is where God resides. The 4th house is where God is at. So it's just a very abundant place. It's a very jovial place. That's why there's all of those, yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is where God resides. This is where God is at. We have the halls of Amenti initiation, secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, and initiations. You notice the 2 pillars there? That's like the high priestess. We have this mirror looking at this pyramid. We also have this checkerboard floor, which talks about the Masonic checkerboard floor, talks about creation. Also, Cancer in the Masonic like arch. I don't remember what like degree, like order of Masons it is, but they have Cancer is at the very top of their royal arch. And if you look at this thing right here, right, this is like an obelisk. That is like a pyramid, right? And so if you notice here, right, you see how there's that square with a cross across it. So in my natal chart, I have one of these exactly. I have one of these shapes with an X in the center in my natal chart. So it's kind of more like this. So in the first house, I have Saturn and Taurus at 1 degree. I have my moon, and this is tropical degrees. I have my moon at 26 degrees of Cancer. I have my Mercury at 1 degree of Scorpio, and then I have Neptune at 29 degrees of Capricorn. So in sidereal degrees, this would be, I believe it's 7 degrees or 6 degrees of sidereal Aries in Ashwini. And then I have my moon at 3 degrees of sidereal Cancer. And then I have my Mercury at 7 degrees of sidereal Libra. And then I have my Neptune at, I believe, 5 or 6 degrees of sidereal Capricorn. So there's that shape of the pyramid, right? And a lot of times when you have a T-square, meaning you have one like big right angle triangle, there's going to be this tension point where these two planets are creating this tension. And then there's this other planet right here where it's all supposed to like release to. It's the planet under tension. But when you have a perfect square, it's all under tension, so it creates such a. This looks really inappropriate. This I don't give a fuck. It creates such a large amount of pressure and tension that you have to find a way to push the energies all together. You have to get all 4 of the energies that are in extreme tension working against each other. You have to push it up and create an obelisk or a pyramid. Anyways, I only say that because this is coming out. So we also have star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed and recharging. We have angelic frequencies, angels are here, you are safe, potent connection. Let's get one more. We have the Seraphim Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. Yeah, I actually just had a really tough day at work. I had a pretty tough day at work today. It wasn't tough. I mean, I'm still going to go back to work. I did take a break just to get some lunch and charge my phone and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. I had somebody like do a private show request. And they were just like asking me to like say and do some things that were really fucked up. And I straight up in the middle of the private show, I sent them to hell. I shelled their souls in hell. I did. Absolutely. Yeah, it was dark. It was a little scary. But I did that. So that's kind of reassuring for me a little bit. Because it was a little scary, but I did 1000%. And it's scary when you do something like that, and like there's like an actual reason, right, as to why someone is acting immorally. Like there's very few times that you can really do that, but it was one of those times where I was in the right. It was something that I was there as a vessel. Spiritually, as a spiritual warrior, to do that, to complete that task. And it was scary having to be you know, here in Malkuth, be in the normal world, and then have to, you know, call up those energies, Asmodeus and Belial and Marbot, all of them. I called them all up, Karanzan, and then have to, it's like you go into like this shadow energy, and we're like, all light left my body, all light left my surroundings, and I was standing there, and I literally had to go and I had to find his soul energetically. I was live the whole time, and I straight up had to go down his spinal cord, and I had to grab his consciousness, and I had to deliver it into the hell realms, and it was a little scary. It was I've never done anything like that, but I did do that, absolutely. And it was a little bit scary because like I had to go down there to deliver the energy to the proper people that can handle that kind of thing. But I did it, so you know, we're out here doing God's work. It was a little fucking scary. We have telepathic communication here on the bottom. It was a little bit fucking scary. I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. I couldn't give to you like I wanted because I'm still healing from my past. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. That one said, I love your swag, you're the whole package. I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. And twin flames. So take with that what you will. What this is kind of giving me, just in regards to dropping my own shit and letting you know what I'm seeing here in the cards. This could be talking about someone getting sick of being in a certain relationship, being fed up, and deciding that they want something different for themselves, and kind of going on this spiritual path and allowing this tower to hit. And you know, that's what it's about. Like the tower, it talks about like they build the tower, like back in biblical times, they built the tower to get as high as they could, right, to like reach God or whatever. The Tower of Babylon. And that's really what I represent in my job and in my work. And that's exactly the reason why I do what I do. Why I am who I am. Why I represent this Scarlet Woman energy the way that I do. And I'm not saying that I do it holier than thou because, of course, obviously, you know, I'm there to fuck you up, right? I'm there to make you, how would you say it? I'm a trap. I'm a trap. I'm a trap. That's what I am. I'm a spiritual trap. 100%. That's why God gave me the body that he gave me. That's why I do the things I do. That's why I have the knowledge that I have. That's why I had to take this long break from being just a dumb, young bimbo broad. And now I'm on there and I have a purpose to be on there. And it's not my deliberate person. I do love being on there, and I do love, allowing my sexuality to be free. And that's nothing, there's nothing wrong at all with that. But there are certain things that happen in those shadow places that are not okay. And when I find those things, and when I get confronted with those things and those people come up to me, know that I will send you to the most gruesome, horrible parts of spiritual hell. I want you to know that, and that's 100%. I absolutely will. And I will not feel bad about it. And I will chaperone you all the way to those circles of spiritual hell. I will drop you off with Asmodeus or with Belial or those really are the only ones that I'll drop you off with. Rofacal. Let Rofacal deal with it. I will 100% do that. I have absolutely no issue at all. That is what I was born to do. That's why I have the birthmark that I have. See that? I will do it. It's not always the most fun for me. It's definitely a little taxing on my energy body, but I will do it. We have the Magician, the channeler of power, potential, magic, illusion, and manifestation. With family, or father, in reverse. Family, patriarch, garden, paternal authority, and ancestral passage. No. No. Anybody that is interested, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, definitely read or look into John Milton's Paradise Lost. It's a poem, it's an epic. That's the first time that Belial was ever, that's who channeled Belial for the first time, I believe. Obviously, the name Belial, meaning worthlessness, is in the Bible, but John Milton was the one that actually made it into created it as a spirit, or channeled it as a spirit, I should say. Great, 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 great poem. Not great, it's just very interesting, I definitely swing both ways. I believe that is important. We have the Butcher, ruthless cruelty and slaughter. Absolutely. Absolutely. 1000%. Without a doubt. You don't get to sit in God's seat without being that. You don't get to sit in the seat of God without being that. Anyways, John Milton, it's a very difficult poem to read, but there are some really good people that do summarizations. I can't remember his name that does it. It's a younger kid. He just explains it. It's very good. I can't remember his name. I guess I could look it up, because that's the one I would definitely recommend watching. Also, if you guys are aware of Damien Eccles, that was the name of the movie that they made about him. I wasn't really sure. I started watching his YouTube channel, and I don't know. We don't need to get into all that, but the name of the movie was Paradise Lost. I didn't watch the movie, but I did read the books. I find him to be a very interesting human being. Anyways, was I looking for? Oh, yeah. So it's this person by Wendigoon. This is his channel name. Right here. That's like what the channel name looks like. Check that page out. That's the one I would recommend watching if you're interested in doing that. Very, very good interpretation of it, because it's very hard to read. It's they teach it in like they have some Yale courses on it as well. Let's get some Aleister Crowley cards, and then I'll get out of here. Eight of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Seven of Swords in reverse. Standing your ground. Having the desire to walk away but not. Staying here because you know that there's something important. We have the Knight of Cups with the Empress. I like the Knight of Cups. It's Prince Charming. Ace of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, that's here for a good time, not a long time, but definitely making an offering. He's got the crab in his cup as well. We have the Tower, clarifying the Tower. So there's definitely a Tower hitting. And then we have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So, and then the High Priestess on that side. Anyways, should we do any more? I don't know if there's any more to do. Definitely a pretty powerful reading. I do see money coming in for you. Maybe just like if you're feeling like if you're having a difficult time sticking something out, stick it out, stay in there as long as you can. There is new money coming for you. And don't change anything about who you are or how you approach things. Stay true to yourself. And if you are the kind of person that is a literal walking tower, if you carry this Martian energy within you, own that, rep that, be okay with that. People need that in their life. Now, if you haven't been able to, how do you explain it? If you are still at the point in life where you're running away from towers because you are a tower, well, you have to figure out how to harness the energy of that beast that is inside of you. And that's hard. That's hard. You can literally go through some pretty tough things trying your best to harness that beast, because that beast can literally ruin your life and anybody else's life that it really touches. So it's important to have control over the beast within you. And enjoy sitting up here with God. What are you talking about? We're in pushya. What are you talking about? This is the cow udder. Okay? The cow udder. God's ruthless. The world. God don't play games? What are you talking about? Maybe he does. This is all kind of a game to him, honestly, probably. Let's get some of these cards. Alright, for pushya. Anything we need to know about pushya? We have Pisces. I stew in my emotions for long periods of time. When at a store, I often smell the candles just for fun. Last shuffle. If I'm mad at someone, I'll purposely avoid watching their stories on social media. I've spontaneously deactivated a social media account Aquarius, and the last one was Leo. This is Aquarius. I've been to a protest rally in the past year. I have or had my dream proposal planned out. My biggest fear in life is rejection with Leo. I attract partners who are non-committal, Virgo. I make my bed every morning, Virgo. I cheated on a significant other, Sagittarius. I always seem to be in the right place at the right time, Sagittarius. I give tough love, Capricorn. I mostly listen to mainstream music, Capricorn. I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm the most dependable person in my friend group, Taurus. I throw the best parties, Leo. I act tough, but the truth is I have a fragile ego, Leo. I keep my phone face up on the dinner table. I thrive off of the approval of others, Leo. Okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. You guys can find me on adults only, obviously, but it is Drop Dead Daisy is my name. There's a lot of different sites that are trying to copy my work, so the main one that I'm on should be pretty easy. I don't want to say it on here just because I don't want to get in trouble, but I would love to sit and chat with you at another time. So thank you so much for being here. I would say like and subscribe, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. If it didn't already come naturally to do that, please don't do that. But I will talk to you all on the next one. Or I guess I'll be talking to me on the next one, and you'll be talking to me on the next one. We're doing Ashlesha, the first Mercury ruled nakshatra. That one's going to be interesting. It's baby snakes. Baby snake, do 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 do. Baby snake, do 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 do. Baby snake.